Rachel Reeves' tax grab is just around the corner, and she will then officially unleash hell not only on the economy, but the working class people as well. Hey up everyone and welcome to Political Nerds. I'm Steph the Alter Nerd, your nerdy political guide from Washington DC to Westminster and beyond. In today's video, I'm going to discuss the reality of Rachel Reeves, otherwise known as Rachel from Accounts, tax raid and how she has officially unleashed hell on the economy and the working class people. Now, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and as a disclaimer, I'm not inciting hatred to anyone or a particular group, religion, etc. So, let's jump into it first and foremost with this. All credit first and foremost goes to Dan at Black Belt Barrister. Do make sure you follow my good friend Black Belt Barrister here on YouTube. And he is sharing this tweet from Michael, Michael XYZ3030. And so, yeah, before we get into it, what is this tax grab, okay? So for those that don't know, essentially this tax grab is going to unleash hell, not only on the economy, but the working class people as well. Why? Well, Rachel from Accounts, using her October budget, increased taxes by £40 billion, with the burden primarily shouldered by employees who have to pay £25 billion more national insurance and also shell out for the minimum wage rise as well. And so care homes and nurseries have already warned that fees will rise significantly as a result of all this. Restaurants will face higher business rates. They'll inevitably then have to raise prices. Council tax rises have come as a result, as well as rises in our water and energy bills. Fares for our trains are going up as well. Everything is increasing because of Rachel Reeves' tax grab. And so, thanks to Dan at Black Belt Barrister, he shared this tweet on Twitter from Michael. And Michael says to Dan, "Hi Daniel, I prepared this. Looking at Reeves' April tax grab, which will fail, I used my own XLS for business, employing 100 staff who all 21 or over, to show what effect this tax on business will have and how it may backfire on Rachel from Accounts. It shows the before and after figures." And so let's go into this, right? So the tax grab. Rachel from Accounts misguided 25 billion tax grab from April. So you look at an example of a business that has 100 employees, all aged 21 and over. The old rate, so before the tax grab, okay, you've got the minimum wage and national insurance for staff at £11.44 per hour at 40 hours a week, which would be £458, which per annum would be £23,795. The employer national insurance would be £2,038. The employer wage bill would be £25,823. So if a business has 100 employees, all aged 21 or over, then the employer national insurance would be £202,794 with a wage bill of £2,582,314. Now, when you get onto the new rate, so after Rachel from Accounts' tax grab, the difference is stark. This is why I'm saying she is going to be unleashing hell, not only on the economy, but the working class people as well. Because the new wage here, you're looking at £12.21 per hour at 40 hours a week. That's £488, which is £25,397 per annum, compared to the old rate of £23,795 per annum. That's an employer national insurance of £3,060, which compared to the old wage is £1,000 more. So you've got a total wage bill here of £28,456, which is an increase of £2,633 pre-tax grab. So here, for the 100 employees, it would now cost the employer national insurance for £295,452 and a wage bill of £2,835,132. And that's an increase to the business of over £250,000. Over £250,000 right there. And so essentially for businesses, when they're looking at these rates and they're looking at the numbers, you know, you've got this gentleman here turning around and saying, look, to pay for this increase of over £250,000, they will have to lay off 10 employees to then save £274,063. So Rachel from accounts won't receive the 25 billion, as businesses will just simply cut the staff to reduce the costs, and unemployment will then rise, and so then does the benefits, because when people are unemployed they then claim for the benefits, because that's what the benefit system is there for. And so if Rachel Reeves thinks that this national insurance rise and whatnot is going to net the government an extra £25 billion from businesses, she can think again, because the businesses will do exactly what this gentleman has done right here. Look at the numbers and think, okay, I'm having to spend an extra £250,000. How do I save myself by doing that? I know I'm going to have to lay off workers. So Rachel from accounts will not get that £250,000 from Michael, because he's just going to lay off 10 employees to save that amount in the first place, in order to pay essentially pre-tax grab rates. And by laying off those 10 people, oh my goodness, Rachel from accounts won't receive the extra 25 billion that she's expecting. Unemployment will rise as a result, which in tandem will also mean that more people will then claim for benefits. Rachel from accounts does not know what the hell she is doing. She thinks that businesses are willing to spend that much extra after tax grab. You got another thing coming. They're going to do exactly what Michael's going to do. They're going to lay off people. She's officially going to be unleashing hell on the economy and the working class people. She needs to be sacked. The whole freaking government needs to be sacked. Keir Starmer needs to step down. We need a general election. We need new leadership. We need a new government. Because the way shiz is going right now, everything is going up. Everything is going up. And when this tax grab comes into effect next month, it looks like unemployment will also rise as well. It is a recipe for disaster. Rachel from accounts needs to get a freaking act together. Otherwise, this tax grab is going to unleash hell. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more. You do not want to miss my next video. There, make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe here at Political Nerds. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. What do you think is the reality of Rachel Reeves' tax grab? Do you think it's going to cause more unemployment? Do you think unemployment figures will rise? Or do you think the companies will swallow the increase in the national insurance contributions that they have to make? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.